Here are the major fan theories and in-text interpretations about Bob Gray, the name Pennywise it uses in the Stephen King universe. These theories try to make sense of what Bob Gray actually is, why that name appears, and how it connects to the wider King multiverse. Bob Gray is Pennywise trying to seem human. This is the most accepted theory. In IT, the creature takes the name Bob Gray when speaking with adults, or when pretending to be a human drifter. Bob Gray is the closest Pennywise can get to sounding like a human because it helps lure children. The name gives Pennywise a disguise with structure, as if it is mimicking human society. Pennywise is a glamour. Calling itself Bob Gray is a mask to navigate the physical world. This theory fits King's theme. Horrifying things often wear human names to feel normal. Bob Gray is the last human shape Pennywise ever took. The idea here is that long ago, possibly centuries, it consumed a real human named Bob Gray and adopted his identity the way a spider carries old skins. It uses the name as a leftover imprint of that person. The persona may be a memory shell. It keeps around because it finds it useful, the same way it keeps the clown form. This would explain why the name feels oddly mundane for such a cosmic creature. Bob Gray is a translation of its true name. In IT, the creature's real name is incomprehensible, something humans can't process. Fans theorize that Bob Gray is a sanitized version of its true identity, filtered through a human mind. Like how the losers see it as a clown because their minds simplify cosmic terror. The name Bob Gray is a mental auto-translation into something manageable. So the name might not even be something Pennywise chose, but something Derry's collective consciousness projected. Bob Gray is one of many faces of the outsider Low-Men, a multiverse theory linking Pennywise to other King villains. Some fans believe Pennywise, the outsider, the Low-Men in yellow coats, and other shapeshifters are all part of the same cosmic species or energy, each using human identities to operate. Bob Gray is one such persona, like George T. Bastian, or the outsider's various stolen faces. In this view, Bob Gray is a mask from the same toolbox of multiversal tricksters. Bob Gray is a manifestation of Derry's darkness. King repeatedly shows towns absorbing evil. One theory claims Pennywise is the incarnation of Derry's collective sin, apathy, and cyclical violence. Bob Gray is the closest thing to a human name attached to that evil. This explains why Derry's adults can see or acknowledge Pennywise, because they are partially complicit in its existence. Bob Gray, the human ego of a deadlight creature. Some fans think Pennywise isn't just a formless cosmic deadlight entity. The theory is that the deadlights are its true form, but it maintains a fragment of personality, Bob Gray, as a kind of pilot program that lets it interface with Earth. Bob Gray is to the deadlights what an avatar is to a video game player. This also fits King's references to it having a female side. It uses many identities. Bob Gray was a real serial killer in Derry's history. A favorite deep fan theory. Pennywise often imitates or connects with violence already present in the area. A human killer named Bob Gray, never recorded publicly, may have existed, and Pennywise took his identity because it was already steeped in fear. This mirrors other King characters who adopt local identities to blend in. Bob Gray is a nod to the real-life clown archetype, not a lore theory, more of a literary one. Many believe Bob Gray is intentionally playing to echo John Wayne Gacy, generic American names, and the ordinary man hiding monstrous darkness trope. King often takes normal everyday names and twists them into symbols of evil. Which theory is most likely true? Based on King's own comments, the closest to canon is Bob Gray is a persona Pennywise created, a human disguise meant to make predation easier. But King deliberately leaves it vague because the unknown is scarier.